If you want to say hi.
Hi. I also have my own YouTube, Starbreaker69. Look it up.
So if you want to go subscribe to him. But anyways, we're back with part 2. I finally got the last area unlocked for my part on my own time. And so what I'm going to be doing now that I have every single area unlocked as of right now until the new story stuff comes out is that I'm going to be doing like other stuff like this and fighting a little bit, and then we're also going to be going to do some PvP marks, which is what the stream is all about today. And so, Geishels, what is your opinion on these PvP marks?
At first, they don't really seem that hard, but there's one thing I'll say: it does eventually get a lot more difficult. But there was never a time where I felt like it was impossible to do.
Yeah, but the what about the last one that you get? That you get the assassin's jacket or the assassin's outfit? I believe that's what it's called.
The last one that I did, there was a lot of times where I had trial and error, but after doing it a few more times and taking out what I did was I took out the bots before I take out the actual enemy that I'm supposed to be fighting against. But
so
I was getting.
Oh, you can go. You can continue on. Just continue.
Okay. I was using. I just like ran in there, and I just straight up started getting shot at. But before I ran in there, what I decided to do was put on the camouflage skill that you get. But not the camouflage skill, the gadget that you get.
Metamaterial camouflage.
Yeah, the material camouflage. And I decided to just go around and take out all the bots without getting seen. And then I decided to take them all on. But then, as you know, since the bots have has a high detection skill, they were able to literally catch me, even though I took like most of them out. Like they just kept on reappearing. So I decided to just go in and decided to see what happens, and I was actually able to overwhelm. So here's the thing: on the last one, I decided to. When it comes to taking out the enemy team, I decided to take out I decided to take out the non-important guys. You know, like the other enemy players that they would have with them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I decided to take them out first. And then
that's always the best thing to do.
For the main person. And while the main person was switching fire between my
You kind of cut out there a bit there, buddy. Well, while he tries to come back here, so I'm going to be doing the rest of these marks here. And
sorry, I might cut out.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm going to be doing the rest of these marks here on stream. So,
you know the railing I was at, the railing where you can stand on at the industrial plant and stuff.
Yes, I'm not there yet. I'm still in the Forgotten Woods part. Yeah.
Yeah, I was standing up there and I was just shooting down on them and getting a few headshots with my assault rifles. And I was focusing on the enemy players first, and then going for the last player, which is the Commodore, which her name is Commander Noor. Yeah, that's her name.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, she does a lot of damage, so I decided to just stay back and while she was focusing on my AIs down there, I decided to just keep on shooting.
Yeah. One of the things is that I'm going to be doing the rest of these online marks here, or well, not really online, but you get the point, these PvP marks here on stream. And so one of the things I like about it, I fully agree with you that they are not completely impossible to beat, but they are downright challenging, and they give you a ton of challenge. So down there is where my enemy is, which is this one is a level 72. But anyways, this guy is downright one of the hardest ones that I faced so far, except for Noir, because of my own playthrough. This is my third time playing New Game Plus, and Commander Noir was the last one I did, but I could not beat her at all. So what I'm deciding to do is I'm going to be doing this. Going to be doing like this is the setup I always go with, and then I always go for like dual orbital and stuff, because it's actually a really good move. And then just like, look at that. That's what I do all the time. And then I go in for this. And then I just sit back and then shoot him a bit. That's what I always do all the time. So like for some tactics, what do you like to do for the tactics for this kind of mission here? So while he's adjusting there, the thing is, I'm not the best player, and I'm never gonna say I'm the best player in this game, because I never will be the best player in this game. I may get to that point at some point or another. I still don't know everything about this game. I really don't. But this game does offer you a lot of challenge and a lot of high-speed movement, and you always want to keep moving in this game. You always really want to. But one of the good things about this game is the PvP marks. They give you a ton of challenge. They always think of what you need to expect in like a real-life gunfight. But like, I'm not saying go get into a gunfight. Oh, don't go grab a gun. Just don't. It's just a game. Don't go kill random people. And yeah, don't be like one of the other downright peoples that actually do this stuff. So other than that, I like the PvP stuff. It's always like a lot of fun, and
it's really like down for killing into a PvP quest. You can take a break from those and actually do more simpler things like treasure quests, where you can find treasure chests around the map and get rewards for it.
So one of the things is that oh, hey, what's up, Dragon Lord? So one of the other things I liked about the PvP quest is that the high-speed difficulty. I always like this kind of game, and it's always so exhilarating for me to actually do it, and always much more of a high-speed chase kind of ordeal for me. It's always like, I don't really know how to explain it, but it's always like really exhilarating, in my opinion. So, out of everything else, what is one of your other opinions on this kind of mission here? You there, Kishels? So yes, I always do this all the time. I always go do the mark, and then I leave, and then I go back to that one area, which I'm going to be you'll be seeing me do all the time. So, one of the other things is that if Kachels is there, if he wants to give his other part about it, other items and point of input into this thing here about this kind of mission.
Well, there's really not much I can say when it comes to either what I think about it. I just think they're really simple. I just think it's really simple. Sure, it's really simple, but it is really challenging at the same time. But I also think that it gives you a little bit of, I can't really put my finger on it, but you'll eventually know what I mean if you eventually play it.
Yeah, like I said before, if you actually guys get to see this, if you guys get to see this stream or one of the other streams that I have, if any of these get up to 15 likes, or if any of the streams that I've done on Fatal Bully gets up to 15 likes, and I will be checking them all the time, I will start this Let's Play on this game, and that's the restriction I have for it. You guys cannot change my opinion, my rules on my live streams. So once I hit 15 likes on this, maybe I'll even reduce it down to 10, maybe 5, maybe later on, but yeah. I really do want to play this game for you guys. It's actually a lot of fun. It's actually really, really fast-paced, and all in all, it's actually a lot of fun. So, if you guys didn't watch my other stream last time, I had Phoenix King with me in here last time. But, Kashels, what is your opinion on this game? Like, not the PvP quest, just the game in general.
Well, I think it's a really fun. I think it's a really fun game, and it is a game that I do see myself playing time to time. When I don't really have anything else to play, I can see myself playing this game time to time.
Yeah, this game is a really good time killer, and like the one restriction I have to give to you guys is that you don't want to sit and play this game hours on end. It does get a little bit frustrating. It actually burst me into tears at one point because of this one boss. And I'm being dead serious. I was literally in tears because this boss was so hard. And this was my first playthrough of the game. And my aunt thought it was just the funniest thing, so I will admit to that. It's one of the things that I've done, and it's not one of my most favorite things to do about it. And the one thing I like about this is that you guys have helped me get to 32 subscribers, and I am very proud of that. I think I've made a massive breakthrough. And the only thing is, I know I don't have any sub bots. I know that all of my subscribers are real, and the one thing I like to do is I like to interact with you all and stuff like that. So I don't ever sub bot any of my stuff. And if you guys should know, you're the only 32 subscribers I have, and I really have to thank each and every one of you for getting me this far. I really, to be honest, I never thought I would ever get this far, and I actually have to say thanks a ton. So, yeah, I have to really say thank you very much. But back to Fatal Bullet. So if you actually see me where I'm going now, if he's not there for you, which I think this one isn't, no he is not. So, once you get up to the one that I just accepted, you do not see him in this area where they're always in the same exact spot, and it says near the Forgotten Temple. So, and yeah, I kind of messed it up a bit, but I wanted to show it to you guys that he is not here, like, at all. So what I want to show you guys is where you go to find him, and these last few. So you go to your skip travel point, you go to Solitary Sands, is which the last little bit of them are at. So you go to Field, and then you go to Weapons Development, or the Underground Weapons Plant. This is the one you want to go to. I don't want you to go to the Industrial Zone, because you're just going to get utterly demolished there. If you're just now realizing it. So I want you to teleport here, and when you do, I want you to kill some of the enemies around it to make it at least a little bit easier for you. Not a ton easier, but a little bit easier, because the guys are pretty strong here. And yeah, that's really all I can say. So when I'm gonna talk with Kacials here, and you guys will see me doing it, like playing in the background of what I'm doing, and you guys can follow along with it if you can. But anyways, here we go. So what I want you guys to do is that you just want to turn around, go kill this enemy right here first off, and then dodge most of the attacks that are coming your way. So now that guy's out of the way. So as you can see that he is in there, like right there, that's where he's at. So this is always where the last few are going to be, and yeah, I wish they did that to begin with. So this is what I want to show you guys for the last few of them. But first off, the game isn't that challenging unless when you actually know how to play, but when you're first starting off, it's going to be like really, really difficult for you to understand the controls and stuff like that. But otherwise, it's actually a lot of fun. Now that he's out of the way. Yeah, those guys aren't very much of a threat to me right now. Nope, there it is. Alright, I think that's good enough. expecting that. Yeah, this is going to be a bit of a hassle. Killing this guy here. Now this guy is going to be actually one of the best people to kill, because if he spots you, then you're kind of dead. Hope I even got out of that one. You guys don't have to kill this guy here, but I'm just doing it to get him out of the way. So, yeah.
We need enough size points literally just to get a certain thing, but you can't get it because literally you're only one stats point short. That makes me so triggered every time it happens.
Yeah.
So like, why?
Ow. And I'm down. And I'm down again. Man, this guy's a jerk. He's almost dead, so here we go. And then we can actually get on with the main thing at hand, which is the PvP marks. Ow. He's almost dead now. And dead. Finally. Now we can worry about these three. Maybe even that guy there. Alright guys, so now we're going to get started on this one fight over here. I'm going to waste these last 3 bullets here. There we go. So we can actually get started on this. Yes, so he does have enemy players with him, so be careful about that. I'm on fire. Where is he? There he is. This guy's just statting me up. He's just debuffing the crap out of me is what he's doing. Didn't really work out because I killed him. Then get out of here. Got him. There we go. And yes, you will always see me kill the enemies around it. all around them as well, just to make sure that the quest is actually complete. It may not always say it may say it, but it doesn't always happen. So just kill the other 2 enemies around them, and then you can go, and then you're good. So I think I'm gonna run it. I think I'm gonna take a run for it because I don't want to fight all those enemies right now. So that we can actually just, instead of having me fight that one boss the whole entire time. So let's just go get those and run. Just make a massive run for it. No, I'm not gonna fight him. Nor these. I'm just gonna run. Probably go find like a dungeon or something and go in there and just teleport away afterwards. I'm not certain. Alrighty, we're almost there. So guys, now that you actually know where to fight all these guys, then I will just end off the stream right here. And I hope you guys have enjoyed. And me fighting a boss and miserably failing at it, but I haven't died to it yet. But anyways, yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and leave a like on the thing if you have enjoyed it. And I will talk to you guys later. See you guys later.